My name is Stacey McDonald. I work for WWF the Netherlands, and I gave a presentation about my dissertation, Life in Paradise, which looks at conservation action on the Caribbean Netherlands. In my presentation, I brought forward the social, psychological, and anthropological perspectives of nature conservation on the Caribbean Netherlands. And my main takeaways are that protecting nature on these islands always requires a unique approach, in the sense that we need to remain sensitive to the culture and the history of the islands and the specific context in which we are working. We require people from the islands to do the work, to be able to engage the communities appropriately, but also to be able to build the bridges within the local context and also the context outside of the islands as well.
My name is Dave Vinderkomar. I'm a lawyer in New York City, and I'm also a PhD candidate at the Grotius Center for International Legal Studies at Leiden University. I spoke today about the legal principle of the self-determination of peoples and how this idea in international law could possibly help us build a just legal order with respect to climate change impacts. This principle in international law, which powered decades of decolonization and has empowered indigenous peoples all over the world, could be a legal language that we could use to help climate vulnerable peoples today manage and adjust to climate change impacts in a way that is not unfair on them.
My name is Erik Meijts, and together with my colleagues Laurie Brinklow and Jean Mitchell of the University of Prince Edward Island, I am co-chairing this conference, Turning the Tide, Climate Change, Social Change and Islandness, here at the University of Aruba. This is day one of the conference, and it's great to see the turnout of over 100 people actually participating in this conference and attending the sessions, ranging from really academic perspectives to creative perspectives, where people bring art, community and science together.
My name is Defina Misijan. I'm an assistant professor at ISS, which is part of Erasmus University. And today I presented on some of the legal challenges in relation to climate justice for the Caribbean islands. And I focused specifically on the Dutch Caribbean islands. I put together a panel to compare also the different experiences from Greenland, Puerto Rico, and from Martinique and Guadeloupe. And together we had a discussion. The panel consisted of Malcolm Ferdinand, Miriam Cullen, and Gustavo Garcia Lopez.
My name is Dr. Sharissa Granger, and today I'm here with Dr. Francio Guadalupe. We're both researchers in the Islanders at the Helm Research Project. And our presentation, which is a collective keynote, will be thinking about the question: if climate change is a problem for cultural thought, then how do we bring culture into it, right? So that presupposes that we engage the Caribbean intellectual tradition, which has a long-standing discussion and debate on some of the topics that we are facing and engaging with at the conference. And I'd like to ask Dr. Guadalupe how he sees this bringing in of the Caribbean intellectual tradition along the cultural lines that we are seeking to interrogate.
My biggest takeaway so far from this conference is really this sense of community around, I would say, our shared struggles, but also our shared solutions and our shared actions against climate change, against environmental injustices, and just getting to be in this space with like-minded people.
The interdisciplinarity of things and having an islanders focus. It's all about islanders.
Interconnectivity is very important in how we address our issues.
The inclusion and integration of social science perspectives as a part of island studies.
I have had such a privilege learning from other people that also live on islands and know a lot about them. It's interesting to see how issues intersect with one another, and I can't wait to see this community again sometime soon.
Ayo!